Alright, greetings ladies and gentlemen, and we are back to another entry of the continuing Castlevania Marathon. And this time we're going to be tackling what is considered the best in the classic styled Castlevania games in the franchise, and that will be Castlevania Rondo of Blood. But here, now, quick little pretext. It was originally never released outside of Japan when it was originally released in '93 on the TurboGrafx CD-ROM, or the PC Engine CD-ROM, which was a console by NEC Hudson. And it wasn't until 2007 when the game was remade and released on the PSP under the title Castlevania The Dracula X Chronicles. And a year later, the original Japanese TurboGrafx CD version was released on the Wii's Virtual Console shop, which now you can no longer be able to purchase that. However, it did get released twice in recent days, less than 2 years ago, under the Castlevania Requiem collection, which is how we're going to play it, and most recently the TurboGrafx 16 Mini, which was an Amazon exclusive. It's $100, and yeah, it's expensive, but if you look at all the games that are included in that collection, a good chunk of them are in the triple digits on sites like eBay. So trust me, if you're on the fence on buying that thing, bite the bullet and get that mini console. It is well worth it. Anyways, on with the show. So yeah, if you notice, that castle is a lot like the Dracula's Castle from the Netflix show, which doesn't surprise me, seeing as this was released the same time season 2 of the show was on Netflix. Anyways, let's get going.
Vor langer Zeit lebten die Menschen glücklich und zufrieden. Niemand bemerkte den Schatten, der sich langsam über ihnen ausbreitete. Die Dunkelheit trübte ihre Sinne und das Böse fraß sich tief in ihre Seelen. Vom Wahnsinn getrieben schmiedeten sie einen Pakt mit dem Teufel. Zu später Stunde kamen sie zusammen, um gemeinsam die Mächte der Finsternis mit ihrem sündigen Blut zu rufen. Sie zu erlösen von ihrer sterblichen Existenz, den Anbeginn einer neuen Welt vor Augen. Und so begab es sich, dass nach 100 Jahren das Böse wieder Fleisch geworden war. Als unsterbliches Geschöpf der Nacht kann es die Gestalt des Wolfs, der Fledermaus oder des Nebels annehmen. Es labt sich am Blut der Menschen. Dracula, der Fürst der Finsternis, Herr des Teufelsschlosses, ist auferstanden.
Alright, so interesting little fun fact I should point out is when they brought the Japanese version of this on the Wii's Virtual Console, because believe it or not, they used a different narrator. Now, obviously, the original narrator was Japanese, doing his best trying to narrate in German. So I want to say the reason why they decided to change that just to keep that authenticity. But either way, it's kind of a nitpick. Although interesting enough, they did restore that in the TurboGrafx 16 Mini. So let's get started. Yeah, alrighty. And this was the first Castlevania to incorporate save states or save files. So just make it short. And let's go ahead and get started. One of the biggest key factors that made this game great was the music, because it's all done with Red Book audio, as many CD-ROM games for the earlier consoles at the time, before the PlayStation 1 emerged on the scene. And let's get started. So this time we are controlling Richter Belmont. As far as the... well, hold on. So as far as the Belmont family tree, he is Simon's descendant. More specifically, I'm not sure if he is the son or grandson of Juice Belmont, who was Simon's grandson in the game Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance. And also, this is where, if you pick up a sub-weapon, you do have the chance of, changing your mind at the last second and getting it back before it fades. And also, you can jump not only on stairs, but also off stairs. Can't quite control your jumps, but as good as Simon in Super Castlevania 4. But so far, the controls have been tweaked to damn near perfection. And you do get a backflip by pressing the jump button twice. Moving on. Yep, one of the towns from Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest. And the church has been burned down. Pretty predictable for that one. There we go. Just want to make sure I get enough hearts. Another first for this game is the item crash. What the item crash is, as long as you have plenty of hearts, like I do right now, and it involves a sub-weapon. So, standard sub-weapon attack, item crush attack. Yeah, a little weird for the sound. But bear in mind, this is on a system that, while it was 16-bit in graphics, the processor itself was 8-bit. So, while it did have the ability to perform some amazing graphics, but its internal CPU, which was 8-bit, held it back. But regardless, there were some damn good games made for the system. The reason why it didn't do so well, in the US, you can thank Sony, I mean not Sony, but Sega and Nintendo. And we're coming up to our bus here. You can see him flying in the background towards around Dracula's castle. And he's done. And if you take no damage at all, you do get an extra life, which is very helpful. Ooh, excuse me, I had to take a drink. But this is actually a fairly easy game, believe it or not. Still a fun game regardless. Damn birds. Love this version of Vampire Killer. If there's one song that did get remade, believe it or not, that sadly never got put in the game, but thankfully you can get it in the soundtrack, is Cross Your Heart, or yeah, Cross Your Heart, which is the Stage 1 theme from Haunted Castle. So yeah, one of the weakest Castlevania games did get, well, mainly that music piece did get an awesome remix, and trust me, you can go on YouTube and listen to it, and it's pretty damn badass. Get off of me. Alright. There we go. There we go. Now then. Now there's a key I need to grab. Because not only, believe it or not only do you get multiple... Ow! Oh, and did forget to mention that you can actually... Because of Richter's short invincibility frame rate when he takes hit, you will end up taking a lot of pot shots from enemies. Ow! Like so. Alright, just gotta outrun the behemoth here. And he's done. Oh, what was I gonna say? No, I don't want that. Not yet, anyways. Oh, there are multiple pathways, so there are alternate levels, which we will do in the second half, because we need to go through those to get the best ending in the game, which we'll see real soon as to why. Because there are 4 maidens in the game, so you have to rescue. Maiden number 1, Maria Renard, and the other playable character in the game.
Who are you, mister? A good guy? I am Richter Belmont, vampire hunter. And you are?
My name's Maria Renard. I heard all about you from Annette. I came here to beat some bad men, but I got caught. My family are vampire hunters too, so I guess that means we should be friends now.
Sure, friends. But Maria, you're too young for this. You just let the big hunter here take care of that bad man, okay?
Oh, you don't know anything. I can handle this just fine.
So, the voice acting is, well, ow, a little bit on the wooden side. But I will say this though. They did this at the same time they did Dracula X Chronicles for the PSP, which, by the way, is the second iteration of this game. Well, third iteration, I mean. So yeah, just like Castlevania, the original Castlevania, we got 3 iterations. And trust me, 3 is actually better than 5. Yeah, we don't need the key anymore, that's alright. And I should point out the voice actor for Richter Belmont, I forget his name, but he also did Shin Kitsuragi in the fighting game Blaze Blue. So if you're a Blaze Blue fan like me, you'll recognize them. Ow! Ow! Come on, let's do this again. Ooh, gotta be careful. And he's done. So the werewolf is a little fast, but as long as you're careful, you can take him out fairly good, especially if you have the holy water with his item crash being the Hydra Storm. Yow. There we go. That takes care of him. Yeah, because of the soundtrack, it's very easy to get caught up in the music. And can you blame me? Alright. Alright, so there's a heart here. Now, unlike Maria, all the other 3 maidens who are kidnapped, they're in the alternate stages, which we will do in another video. And I will rescue them before completing and beating this, so like to do things properly. The second iteration of this game is on the Super Nintendo, known as Castlevania Dracula X. And the reason why it's called Dracula X is because of the original Japanese title for this game, which is Akumajo Dracula X Chi no Rondo. There we go. Should have picked up the dagger, but whatever. Now things are going to get a little interesting, but let's see. Ugh, fucking Fleeman. Why? There we go. So if you do fall down those, believe it or not, there's a you will. It's actually a pathway to another area. So each level does have multiple branches that'll take you to a different boss. And then you do have some bosses that'll take, or enemies that take so many hits like this of them. Ow! So almost like a mini boss in a way. Here we go. Alright, there we go. Come a little closer, come on. There we go. Takes care of him. There we go. Now, it's best if you try and kill him before he steals your sub-weapon, because if you want to take that alternate boss route, you would have to knock that boulder off from here, which will land on that cart and take you straight up. But we're not going to go that path. Here we go. No. No, that's a huge pot roast in the wall there. Yeah, Dracula can be quite random. So, here we go. Our next boss, I believe, is the Minotaur. And he's beaten. Now comes the tough part. Whew, made it. Yeah, some of the bosses will do a kamikaze attack right as you defeat them. As long as you know, as long as you got the timing to dodge them, you'll be fine. Here we go. Another great tune getting a pretty badass remix. Whew. Now, thankfully, it wasn't too horrible with the Fleeman there. Actually, let's keep the axe. Ow. There we go. And if you're wondering why I'm not bitching so much about this game, well, this is actually one of the easy ones, and believe it or not, actually, before this game was released in the US, I was able to play this via a emulator way back in high school on a not so powerful computer. And at that time, it was a IBM ThinkPad laptop. So, and another thing I should also say is that one of my buddies, the one argument he and we can never come to terms is which of the two games is better. Now, I know for a damn fact that this is the better of the two, but he actually prefers Dracula X on the Super Nintendo. Now, it's a good game in its own right, but it's no Rondo of Blood. So, it's just the one thing we just can't see eye to eye with. Not something to end a friendship over. Hell no, I'm not. That would be super petty as fuck. There we go. Hello, food. Should I keep the cross? No, don't take the cross. Ooh, yes. Ooh! I managed to avoid stepping on that trap easily. So what happens if you step on that red switch? It's gonna be raining fleamen. And I really don't want to do that. Ow! Ow! There we go. Now, I can't remember exactly what these three switches do, but I'm not too worried about it. There we go. I think it's just to put back some money, but whatever. Not too worried about it. Anyways, moving on. Alright, secret time. Jump. Now, those bags of money actually do serve a purpose, and we'll actually go back in a little bit. Well, maybe not on this video, but on another video I will definitely show you what that purpose is. Ow. Yikes. So yeah, now the axe armors, they will charge after you. After a small period of time, but they will do it. There we go. There we go. Now, if I could just find some meat, that would be great. Doubt I'll find any here. There we go. Now then, the one trap you can actually manipulate to your liking. Ooh, that was close. Come on. There we go. Takes care of that. And we're just gonna go upstairs. Was there anything on here to do? No, okay. Alright, thought I'd try. Anyways. And there we go. I knew there was some hidden pot roast somewhere, just had to find it. Want to make sure I keep my distance just right. Ow! For that reason. No. Get off. Get off. There we go. That made short work of them. Alrighty. Okay, so we're actually going to stop right here for now. And next time when we do meet up here. So the next time we do meet up, we're actually going to do the second half and do the alternate routes. Save all the other maidens and whatnot, as well as complete the ending. So thank you guys very much for watching. Have a fan-freaking-tastic night, and I will see you next time.